Alright, we are live. I'm gonna turn that down because that's really loud for me. Alright, well, I've heard a lot of really good things about this game. It's going to turn off the sound over there when I do this. I'm just gonna adjust. I'm just gonna get rid of this element for now. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, or not. Alright. Well, no big deal. We are playing Coffee Talk, which I've heard a lot of really good things about. I have actually not seen any spoilers at all. I have not seen even like the trailer or anything, but it's been recommended to me by a couple people, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I think it's a visual novel, but I, if you don't know, am a barista at work. So I've been kind of missing it. I've been at home quarantined for the last couple of weeks or so. So I'm kind of missing it. So hopefully we get to some coffee making action. Let's start. Seattle 2020. You do not want to be there right now. City filled with dreams and madness. A time when the great war between races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. I wish. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Okay, that's fair. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. Cool. I like the chill vibes this has. It's when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. Okay. So this is like a futuristic fantasy kind of thing. Okay. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives, and when humans live among them as driven as ever. Okay. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Cool. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop, a place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. Oh, cool. Like a nighttime coffee shop. That's cool. A place where people share their stories. It's like a coffee bar. The pixel art in this is very good. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Oh, that was me. Hey, Sad. How's the night so far? It's calm as usual. Huh? What happened? I missed that. My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half my ingredients today. Aha! For a tutorial. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm the writer, not an editor. So, I'm used to taking things slow. Ha, writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Oh. Pardon the interruption. The machine's ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso? Wow, that's easy. If you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot. Okay. So I'm gonna check my phone. Tomoda Chill. Okay. Alright. So this is like Facebook, I guess. Oh, I love him. Okay. Brew pad. Oh, nice. Easy. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. That sounds like the drink for me. Okay, so we're just gonna make espresso. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. Okay, so it's just coffee, coffee, coffee. Very cool. Espresso. Serve it. One cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Is it good? Ah, good. Oh, you see that cat lady walking by? Where were we? Your plan to do something? Yeah, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yeah. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Oh god. Why is she laughing so hard? Did she lose her job? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? Oh god, did she quit her job? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yeah. And they're also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. Oh god. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally I pitched my book idea. Uh-huh. And... Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. So how'd they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, oh god. He'll get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. Wow. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours. Oh god. And I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Yeah. Well, at least you've got a month to finish it. That was last week. Oof. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? Oh god. She hasn't even started? I assume the number of words you've written is not too far from 0? That's rude. I've written some stuff. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything. Great. So, 0. Oh god. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan, if you can pull it off. I know, you don't need to be so cynical. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Looks like someone's coming. Hello? Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? Well, hot, iced, or blended, first of all. Coffee or no coffee. That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. That's called an iced chai from me. Not planning to be awake all night. So definitely no coffee. Aha! How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. Okay, hot chocolate. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate then, please. Okay, no coffee. So we'll probably do that double chocolate thing, yeah? The dark chocolate. That's all I have, yeah? Okay. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate for you. Oh, that's weird. It like, you put it in the machine? Interesting. Here you go. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yeah, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it. Is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. It's probably because we're all vampires. People who own it or something. Yeah, what she said. And why? That's such a good idea, honestly. Like, not having it open just at night, but like having a late night place. There's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking. But how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. We don't. Sad here is damn rich, that's the secret. Oh, do I own it? Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it. Sad can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. My TV is like going off in the other room. 1 second. Okie dokie, we're back. Let's continue. Right. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. By the way, it was my boyfriend blasting his podcast in the bathroom. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then are you here to write a new piece? I should be. But I don't even know what to write about. Is this Mr. Boyfriend? Oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting like a big buff dude or something. Welcome! Hi. I bet you he's gonna be like, double cappuccino, extra foam, on the double. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of an order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences? Something bitter with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on top. Wow. Okay. So just a latte? Or a cappuccino, I guess. try a cappuccino and see what he thinks. And then, do I do the latte art? Ooh, I do it. Okay. Oh God. Pour milk. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Okay. Reset. Pour milk. So you wanna... Oh, that doesn't behave at all like I thought it would. Okay, so how about pour like so? Why does it sink that way? Oh, is it? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Here, one sec. Okay, latte art. It doesn't behave at all how we're gonna do this and call it good. Yeah, serve it. Looks great. Ah! I got bullied. That's cute. Why is he so mean? Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work. I told you he was gonna be mean. I could tell from the second I saw him. I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. It's okay, babies. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh, yeah, I haven't probably introduced myself. I'm Bailey's. Oh, my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name's Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Sad. Did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and an illustrator. I've done some caricatures. Oh, well, that's why he made fun of my latte art, is because he's an artist. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Ah, come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Yeah. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Not latte art, I guess. I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Okay, have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, here's good. Okay then. So, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. Am I just like listening in right now, or am I just staring at them while they talk? I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is, but today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, that one. This one's a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. Ugh. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. That's my phone say. Okay, okay. Wonder. Oh wow, now we're friends. Yeah. Yeah, and #1 pumpkin spice fan. Okay, I didn't used to like pumpkin spice, but since I've been working with coffee, like, I actually really do like it. Which is weird. Okay. You should make a meme about her and lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Sad here about how to deal with annoying clients. Don't involve me. Oh yeah, how do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. Oh. I do have my own methods, but it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's one good lesson to learn from the day. Ooh. Your parents? Yeah. So you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot. Tell me. Tell me. I want to know. They won't give us a chance at all? No, they're racist against redheads? Anyone but an elf. I knew it. That's what they said. What, is she like an orc? What about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand it even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. Wow. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Ooh, tell me. Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know. Me too. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures. Oh god. About our immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly... Oh, she's a succubus? Interesting. That's exactly what they said. Or is that just like racial slur? I don't know. I don't know the rules of this world yet. So that is it then. The end of our relationship? It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. Oh, that sucks. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding a relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. You won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. Is that how that works? What? If I get to spend my life with you, aw, I don't mind it a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Oh, the music just like changed all of a sudden. Of course I do. And you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. This doesn't sound fun at all. Just like, hey, I love you, but we're gonna just like pretend like we're not dating for the rest of our lives. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Ooh, wait. No! Well, at least you took her. Wait! The coffee cup! Give it back! I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. It's cool. You want another coffee? That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? I was gonna say green tea latte. Green tea latte? I'll take one. tea, milk, milk. I can fix, okay. So let me play with this a little more. So, can I just like cover the whole, okay. And then, oh, what have I done? Okay. So, I'm gonna do, oh, I see. Maybe? Does that work? Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Wait. I don't understand. Because usually you can just do like a pour and then you pour. Oh god. Okay. So normally you'll do like. Okay, so I'm gonna wiggle, and go through. Okay. I for real can actually do this. Okay, so we're gonna. So if I was pouring, I'd be from. So I'm gonna go around, and then wiggle, and pour through. And pour through. Gonna wiggle, and pour through. I think that my wiggle, pour through. Almost. Okay. Wiggle, pour through. Wiggle, and pour through. It's horrible. I can't even do like the heart one where you like pour. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Gosh dang it. I swear I am so close to getting a decent one. Okay. Last one. It's gonna, okay. I swear I know how to do this in real life. Okay. Good enough. I hope that at some point they actually explain to me how to do that. Thank you for this. Because I think I could do it. By the way, are you married? What kind of question is that? No. Do you have someone you love? Excuse me. We just met. I love this coffee shop and beans. Thank you very much. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all people in the whole world, why'd I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal, douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Okay, boomer. Anyways, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. That's fair. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. Hey, my cup! Bring that back. I need that. Aw, Freya. You were listening from the corner? Yeah. Poor souls. Looks like a good subject for your book. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm gonna close the shop up. What? I thought you just opened. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, have a good night then. You too. Alright. I want to make more drinks. Chocobi Miriku. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Zombie. Oh no! That's too topical! That's too topical! That's not funny! When was this game made? That's fucked up. Oh no. Seattle grocery. Oh god. Why is this so topical? Zombie virus. Grocery distribution problems. Illegal immigration. Too topical. Right. Hello. Welcome. Please come in. Oh, it's Freya. Good evening. Oh, my bad. Good gracious, what is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious. Okay, just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. Okay. What? I'm gonna write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Wow. Are you for real? You better tip me well for this. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. I don't get that. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know. You can't get more different than that. Okay. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Why would I do that? Okay, you're banned. What? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my only customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Banned. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Hello, officer. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, officer. Jorge? Georgie? I'm gonna say Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please add no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here, hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. Probably espresso. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. Wow, that sucks. You still remember my favorite, right? For a cop, probably something pretty bitter. Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. No milk. Yeah, thanks to your Tomoda Chill profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Oh, it's probably that one that they told me. Interesting. Okay. So how did I make that one? That new one? Where's the new one? So it would just be coffee, 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 yeah? Sweet, healthy coffee. I don't have anything for you. Coffee, coffee. Am I just making shit up? Am I just making shit up right now? Healthy? What do you mean healthy? I just gonna make it? It said I have more ingredients than... It said I have more ingredients than before, but I don't see them. Can I... Okay, so... I'm gonna just make something up. I'm gonna go Oh! Oh. I see. I'm an idiot. Okay, Healthy, huh? What is that, ginger? I'm gonna do honey. Ginger. Honey, ginger, coffee. Serve it. Did I do it? Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. Okay. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask. Triple espresso, yeah? Okay. Coffee, coffee, coffee! A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. So how's everything going with the paper, Miss Freya? As usual, awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. Very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously, care to share the details properly? I'm Georgie. I'm like, tell me. You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. Georgie, you got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Sad said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically I'm still doing work for the company. I guess. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? I mean, yeah? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Haha, ha 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 ha. Hey, you do it all the time, too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. Uh-huh. You're letting her do that? It's not like I have a choice. There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write it about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I'll definitely write about that police officer. I'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment, or are you making fun of me? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Sad is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on! Nope. Nope, no, no. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker, the one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is, I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's becoming more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. He's about to roast her. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on. I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. What's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spend a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always been an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You give people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Huh, good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. That's because coffee is a diuretic, and you get hungover because you're dehydrated, which coffee will make you dehydrated. I think. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. Cool. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy, so I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Ooh, you're just the best, Sad. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. That should do for the experiment. Ah, someone's coming. What experiment? What am I experimenting with? Don't ask for latte art, because I cannot do it yet. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Sad. Can we sit here? No. Sure thing, sir. Who's your friend? This is the place you recommended. Please do not ask for latte art. I am begging you. I can't do it yet. You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA. Wow. But, Gala, it's fine. to interrupt. Do you want to order anything, or are you just gonna talk? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger. Do I just have to make shit up? So I guess I'll do what I made the other guy. Well, what would go? I'll do coffee, ginger, and milk. Honestly, the milk should add sweetness to it. Let's try it. Ginger latte! Serve it! Order's ready, sir. Thank you. Did you like it? Please tell me. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he has having. Okay. There you go. Here's your order. Good choice. Okay, anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I'm surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Yeah, just 20 years! I wonder if I'm a human running the coffee shop. Even this coffee shop, I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, mister. Hyde. My name is Hyde. Is that Jekyll? From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. Okay. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires. Oh, you're a werewolf? Aw, that's why he's cute. Was signed in 1865. I see. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? Hello? Hello? Please answer. No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some races' standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it? Where we first met. Yeah, when it was a bar. I see. They moved. Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Heh, nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? Wow! That's so rude. I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Hopefully not. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus. Oh, I didn't know this was so topical. I didn't realize that this had this in it. Oh god. Newfound virus going viral. The hospital has been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? Nah, it's just a flu. It's fine, right? God. No one is sure about that. But most people who come in are just, I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. Huh. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, did they still sell legal blood at your hospital? Ooh, they do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace app. You're talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast gets their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet? What does that even mean for a vampire? Vegan. It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. Hello? Hi. Excuse me. Sorry. What do you mean vegan? By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Oh. So like, so it's not like Twilight vampires where they are vegan by drinking only animal blood. It's more like True Blood. I think that True Blood was the one where they had like synthetic blood. My mom would know. Synthetic blood. It'd be too complicated to explain. Wow. Okay, cool. But basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind. Okay. Without relying on real blood. Okay. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Yeah. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. But it's fine. He's from LA. He's used to it. I can afford it, though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good? If mixed with other ingredients? Ooh, no! I do not want to make a synthetic blood latte. Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? Ugh. It might attract new customers. No! And turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood. Ugh. Although some do try experimenting with other things, like wine, blood wine, mostly booze. See. But I know some mix it with not-so-legal substances. Oh. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly theory. Oh, werewolf. I was like, is he talking about his period? Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet, but I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. Fuck! Dang it! I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Dang it! Well, what about like a tea? Why don't you use the Fury sedative available? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. Interesting. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. Why? What kind of kinky? Like BDSM? What? He's like, babe, for real, in order to not become a werewolf, I need to tie you down and spank you. That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. Called out. Oh no! Hey, a friend told me about it. Uh-huh. Sure, hide. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common. Ugh. But normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the period. Yeah! So, continuing with your story, I'm just sitting here listening, like, just like making drinks, like, I don't want to hear this. How far along are you in finding the ingredients or the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. And probably something lightly caffeinated. Like tea! What did I say? What did I say? You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today. But the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. I'm sorry, I have to go now. Oh, there's an emergency at the hospital. Is the emergency that you're too cute? I don't know what it is about big guys. Big guys like this. That's my type, right there. Big guys. Not necessarily werewolves, alright? But big guys. I think I'll go in back now as well. We can share a cab. What else are they sharing? Alright, thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again. Yes, please do. I would like to talk more about werewolf BDSM. Thank you. So, I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Bring your friends. Share about us on Twitter. Hey, are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. These two guys kind of reminds me of the video I saw online. I'd prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. Oh, it's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Never mind. Why is everyone in this such a freak? I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume? Oh, don't you worry. I'll be here tomorrow. Night-night. Be careful on your way back. Cafe latte. Caffeine boost dominated by milk. I like this game a lot. Honestly, like, the fact that they don't straight up tell you how to make stuff is interesting. That you just kind of have to wing it. And making the drinks is really fun. I still do not understand the latte art yet, but hopefully I will figure that out. It's not quite the same. Like, I know how to do it, like, in real life, kind of. But, like, it doesn't work the same way. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I was hoping it would kind of work the same way. I mean, it kind of does, but not perfect. But I really like this so far. Hopefully it doesn't get too sad. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. That's real. Stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish Workers Union demands. Sounds about right. Where's my friend? Oh, hello! Hello. Also, my type. Welcome. Yo, a cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Base. Milk. Honey. Well, let me just, before I do anything, let me take a look, see. Ginger latte. I'm gonna guess that they don't want lemon. My instinct is to put lemon in it. Let's see what it has to say. Honey milk. Serve it. Huh? Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Do you like it? Is it good? I'm just standing here staring at her like. Having this fixed perspective on this makes it seem like, as the barista, I'm just standing there, like, listening, just staring. Usually, at least, if I'm actually listening to people talk, I'm not, like, I'm, giving them a little bit of a side eye. I'm not staring at them while I'm listening to them. Hey, Sad, seems like there's a cat. Hello! Hi! Oh my gosh, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? That is my new cat. It belongs to me now. Want some milk? Cat. Oh no. Was I being racist? Oh, sorry. Hi. Yes, I'd love some milk. Cats are lactose intolerant, aren't they? Holy, you look like you just seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a Nekomimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends. I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a than commuting in a bipedal form. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? I'm sorry, what kind of milk do you want? Chocolate milk? Just milk. No, nothing in it. Milk. Milk, milk, milk. True. You want hot milk? Milk. Serve it. You can't do that. That is harassment. Don't harass your customers. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. It's just milk. Thank you. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? Freya, quit being a creep. I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Ooh, yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, for sure. Ooh, gotcha. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old. So I'm definitely not a kid anymore. She's been working at a cat cafe. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you are in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Psh, snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. Wow! Rude! I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? Wow! Wow! Why am I laughing? She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder. Could this coffee shop survive without me? I think this game should be renamed Bullying the Game. Everyone's so mean. What are you waiting for, Grandma? Oh my god, stop! Make your order. Is this kind of some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So, what do you want to order? Your espresso? Okay. would happen if I made her something not correct. Serve it. Your espresso. As good as usual. Glad you liked it. Work friend? Still on your phone? Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? The member of Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. Oh, God. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. Okay. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. To drink milk, no less. Yay! Achievement unlocked. Oh, I really did get an achievement. No, seriously. Why are you here? Well, you know, the usual young folks' problems. I had a fight with my father, and so here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Okay. Now I'm really worried. Yeah, like, how does that help you? What happened? My dad, we got into an argument. Yes, we've got that already. What kind? He doesn't like my line of work. Being a singer? He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? She's dead. What are her thoughts on your career choice? She passed away. What did I say? This should be renamed Predictable the Game. She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. Okay. Who else is here? Hey, Georgie! It's a full house tonight. Georgie, would you like your ginger coffee? No milk? Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding for you. Anyway, said, yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Sure. Oh, nope. Green tea, honey, lemon. Easy peasy. Honey, lemon, green tea. Serve it. Your green tea's ready. The ingredients are correct, but there's something off. What? Next time, try switching the... What? Excuse me? I'm mad. What are you talking about? Switch the ingredients. One second. I cannot stand this. Yes, 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 yes. I can't believe this. Milk, honey, honey. Brew. I can't believe this. I'm so mad. I can't believe you don't have to, like, it has to be in a specific order. Also, I don't remember what order I put it in. Milk, milk, milk. got our orc lady friend that's just chilling on her phone. That's just me anywhere I go. Just like, I'm just gonna be on my phone. Please don't talk to me. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Remember what order I did last time. Georgie! Georgie! Lemon and honey. Green tea. Lemon, honey. Okay. Brew. Oh my gosh. What? Completely different just from the order? Oh gosh. Okay, your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup. Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn, this is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my ship today. Tell me, tell me. You sure you want to hear it? Yeah. The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Oh. Seriously? Yeah, today's payday. And I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Oh no. Other than that and the labor union protest, everything else is fine. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Hey. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. Okay. That's fine, Freya. Not everyone's as chatty as you. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anywhere, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How'd you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say, especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That is exactly his job. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah, Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie? I almost called him Horry again. Of course, this is the safest place around. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? No, absolutely not. What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes in public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? She can hear you, I'm sure. You should know. You're a father yourself. Oh, right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. She's a cat. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? Alright, boyfriend's back. Gonna take a very quick break. Alrighty, we are back. By we, I mean me. Hello. Let's continue. Georgie says, ha ha ha. I have received coffee. If you're interested, I have a double iced chai latte. If you care. Just chai, milk, ice, and 2 shots of espresso. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Oh God. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learn something about them. And they learn something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved. An argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. He wasn't like this before. Before it happened. Before my mother was brutally murdered. You mean before your solo career? No. Before Mom passed away. What did I just say? What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. Hello, my son. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Why are you being... Come here. Oh God. Come here. Okay, fine. Sit on the floor. I don't care. It ain't easy, but you gotta understand. Oh, there he is. Hello. Cat cam. It's me, Theo. Okay. Resuming person cam. I just fucked it for lag. There we go. Well, wait. My cat cam has ruined it all. That's good enough. That's fine. But you gotta understand each other better. But as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. Even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around, before she got brutally murdered by an orc. She's the only one who understood me. Now I have a horrible racism towards orcs. She also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments. But your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Goodbye, my son. My hairy son. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot. Well, why'd you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait, maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Ha ha ha, using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again, but you both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. Freya, nobody asked you. Why do you have to stick your nose in everything? I messed with it, and now I'm never gonna stop messing with it. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even further. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say, I'm an adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel. And try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this. Like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I'd recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I've spent my entire shift in this coffee shop. There's murders on the street right now. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. You're right. You really are a cop, Jorge. I keep calling him Jorge. We decided his name is Georgie. course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town. Really? Echo Town? Cat Town? Oh, that's quite far. You're still going to drive me home, right? Old man. Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Alright, well, we'll be off then. Thank you, Sad and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Sad. And there they went. Yes. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. I don't know if you guys heard that. It was like, oh! Really loud. And then Dio yelled. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. Hello, my son. Come here. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely meeting my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Yeah. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about... Hello. About the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. That's exactly how you're gonna get fired. I do not endorse what this person is saying. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. That's honestly what I'm thinking. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. Can you chill, please? Oh my god. I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door's always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. You're literally like my only customer. Don't sniff the mic, please. Be careful on your way home. Do not sniff the mic. Do not sniff the mic. Midsummer Night's Dream. Sweet and memorable, like summertime blues. So it's lemon and something. We have been blessed this day by cat ass in my face. Alright, Friday. TGIF. Excuse me, excuse me. Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal Fury's sedative. Oh. Okay. That's what I would look like as a werewolf. Not even cool. The Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Fuck the cops! Alright. Hi! Welcome back, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Where's your hot boyfriend? Yeah! Gala's coming after his shift. Bring the boyfriend. Bring him. He's my favorite. It's pretty empty here. You're your first customer tonight. Huh. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our. When obviously there's only you here. That's fair. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What would you like? Do you have any blood? No! We don't have... Come on, do you think I was serious? Oh, yeah. Nah, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Okay. Green tea. It's already bitter. Very warm and bitter. So if I do ginger, is that good? Green tea, ginger, huh? Ginger green tea. Make sure very warm and bitter. Okay, let's try that. your green tea. Serve it. Huh? Drink's ready. Let's see. Yeah? Good! Yay! Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind my asking. Ask away. You said you're here for work? What is it that you do? You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Shut up. Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? Huh? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Just tell me. Guess. Travel a lot? More or less. Befriended a startup founder? So I assume you either have your own startup, or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. Oh my god. He's like, guess what I do? I do everything. Haha. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. I see. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skin care products? No way. Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. Skin paler than an elf's. But we don't have those annoying pointy ears. Wow! Which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. That's fair. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? That's cheating! Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Ugh, have you guys seen that, like, video where they show, like, how they make, like, food and commercials look good? The worst one, I think, was the one where they, like, put cereal and instead of milk, they use glue? Disgusting. Disgusting. I am now just, like, imagining the feeling of just, like, eating glue cereal. Blech. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Just like 100 years. Yeah, see? No, not much more than 30 years. Wow. Who's here? Ah! Freya! I was hoping it was the werewolf. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. You're literally here every day. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? I wrote 2 words in my novel today. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? Model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Oh, look at her face. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling. That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Oh god. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay. But I'm stuck in need of a warm drink. Would you like your espipa? Your espipi? Coffee? Nah. Not your espresso. I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet, no coffee. Let's check our... I mean, we could do the chocolate. Warm and sweet. So let's try chocolate. See, it's not warm. Warm and sweet without coffee. So why don't we try... Oh, tea. I have tea. Tea. Which is already warm. Sweet. Tea's too bitter. So I think tea is the right call here. Yes? I don't want to mess this up. But this is my guess, honestly. Honey tea, warm and sweet. I made one before. Okay, let's do... hurry up and do this, honestly, but warm and sweet, no coffee. So let's do milk, ginger, and honey. Milk, honey, honey. Tea, ginger, honey. Honey, honey. Honestly, that one. Tea, ginger, honey. Ew, weird. Okay, let's just do tea. Ginger, honey. I feel like that's too bitter. I should just hurry up and do this, but green tea, ginger, honey. I just want to make it right. Okay, warm. Tea, honey, honey. What is the problem? Okay, I'm gonna do honey tea. Honey tea. Check it out. Warm, sweet drink. You'll love it. Yeah? Yeah! Oh, yes! Glad you liked it. Goodbye. So you're a writer. Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So not fantasy or sci-fi. I'm still not sure. It's technically... Wait, okay. If they're living in a fantasy world, then what is fantasy to them? That's what I want to know. They already have orcs and elves and shit. Like, is fantasy to them, like, historical to us? I just want to know. You'll have tough competition. Or is this world, like... I don't know. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Ha 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 ha. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. That's true. Discrimination and racism will still happen. Too topical! How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. Who's gonna tell her? When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for, anyway. Ugh. Painting the what-ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. Bruh! And I'll fly here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. Who's here? Who is it? Werewolf. Oh man! Lua! Hey, how's your elf boyfriend? Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my coworkers. Order a drink! Order a drink! So I decided to come here instead. Order a drink! Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Yikes. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. What do you want? I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing. Sorry. And a cup of green tea latte, please. Oh, we got lore. We've got lore. Here's Freya. Writer for the Evening Whispers, talks about everything. Self-summary, journalist and short story writer. You can read my surreal and weird short stories at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Gil Nyman or Maruki Harukami. Favorite things? Coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, I'm a big fan of Nyman and Harukami, so there's that. What I'm doing with life. Working as a journalist because it's the best way to learn how to write better. Talk to people who have experienced more than you and then get paid for learning things. Georgie. Self-summary. Born and raised in Seattle. A lactose-intolerant cop. Favorite things. Movies. Police University. Cop Story. Robert Cop. He just likes being a cop. He's just happy with being a cop. What I'm doing with my life. Father of 3 beautiful girls. Aw. My boy! Oh, I want to know more. Lua? Be my friend. Be my friend. Yeah, we know you, Bailey's. Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school graduate, will draw and design for food at shelter. RIP. Hyde! Oh, look at his profile. That doesn't even look like him. Vegan vampire. Professional model. CP. Alyssa. My self-summary. Part of Lost Angels Agency. Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Rachel. Oh, that's cute. Oh no, isn't she the underage girl? Ah! Okay. She's like, could you please make me my drink? Okay. Green tea, milk. Green tea latte. Serve it up. Your green tea latte's ready. Thank you. Huh? I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? No, not that I know of. He hasn't. I might as well just hire Freya at this point. She's here so much. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Can I help you? What is the matter? Can you not come in here and yell at me? Please don't worry about that. What? What? Why is this Bailey's person who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey is, or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? Freya, you're one to talk. You are so nosy. You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus. Okay, so she actually is a succubus. They weren't just being racist earlier. And he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Psst, show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close, and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. 10 years? Yikes. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple. And he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then? Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him, make a family of your own. It's not that simple. Oh god. Frey's in the middle like, I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No, maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Oh man, stop talking! Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. Oh god. This is not a fairy tale, or is it? This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. Freya's like, you have to take chances and make sacrifices, and you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. It's cool. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for your advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. Hey! Wait. The coffee cup. Just takes it with her. You are super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well... You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Where's your werewolf boyfriend? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Werewolf boyfriend. Werewolf boyfriend. Oh, there he is. Yeah! Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated Bax. Harshly to someone that needed it, but not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Please do. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my fury remedy? Yes. Ginger and caffeine. Mentioned it a couple days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine. Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one. Lemon? Okay. I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Okay. So I'll try tea, ginger, and lemon. And then it should tell me in the name of it if it's right. Ginger, honey. This is my last chance. Okay. So I'm just gonna do tea, ginger, and lemon. And we're gonna try that. If he doesn't like this, we'll reset and we will try again. Dang it. Okay. What did we do? Tea, ginger, lemon. Okay, so let's load her up. And we'll just fast forward through this real quick. Hey, Cough! How's it going? I'm playing something completely different. This is actually pretty normal for what I play. I'm just gonna skippity skip on through this. We're gonna try again because I would like to make the correct thing. How's it going, dude? Fam, where you been? Okay. You streamed that one day and went missing? Okay, so I got very, very sick pretty much right after that, and I just got better like 3 days ago, so I've been pretty much bed-stricken for a while. Yeah, I was really sick, but I'm feeling much better now. This is my first time back in a while. Thank you. I am super unlucky when it comes to stuff like that. So if there's anything going around, I will catch it. But luckily, it didn't get too bad. I just slept a lot and was very sick. So I'm glad to see you again. And I'm glad to be back, honestly. It's really nice to talk to everyone again. Even though I'm still stuck at home. What have you been up to? Sorry, I'm skipping through this part, because I messed up our werewolf friend's drink, so I'm gonna go back to that point and try again, because I would like to get it right, and I have no shame in just skipping through, even though you got some more plants to place in your zoo. Yeah, I don't know, after I really had to grind a lot, shoot, I forgot what I gave her last time. Oh, I gave her, I think, basically I got kind of tired of Planet Zoo because I grinded a lot for a couple of those rewards. I gave her tea with honey. I think I gave her just honey tea, yeah. But I actually am a barista in real life, so this game is actually super fun. I originally didn't play it because I was like, why would I want to like be a barista all day and then come home and then be a barista, you know? But I actually really enjoy this game. I've only been playing it for a couple hours now, but it's super good. The pixel art is really good. The story is great. Characters are super fun. And the drink making system is really fun, but it sometimes leaves you kind of hanging. Yeah, this game. Very fun. It's called Coffee Talk. And I have my little coffee as well. I have an iced chai. Green tea latte is green tea, milk, is that right? Yeah. Is it a clicking game? Oh no. I know you're back and everything, but where am I at? Oh. About that. Serve it. It's not a clicking game. I messed up, and so I'm trying to get back to where I was. So, your coffee. Sorry, I'm in containment. I'm quarantined, so I can't give you any coffee. Sorry. But once I get back to work, you can toot on over to for wherever you're from and come to my store, and I'll make you a drink after you pay for it. Basically, what's happening right? Yeah, toot on over. Is that not a thing that people say? Basically, what's happening is these two are fighting because this girl, who is a succubus, is dating a guy who's an elf. But their families don't approve, and she's like, oh, I don't want to get married because your family doesn't approve, and he's like, I don't care. And then this guy is like, you suck, and you should marry your boyfriend anyway. And that's what they're yelling about now. Alright, Southern girl, I'm gonna guess you're from Tennessee. Wow, rude. I'm a Midwest girl, thank you very much. From good old Kansas. Tennessee. I feel like Tennessee has more of an accent, don't I mean I guess everywhere has an accent, right? But I feel like Tennessee, don't they have like more of a southern accent like this? What you got against the only 10s I see? Why did I know you were gonna say that? Okay, we are back to where I fucked up last time. This is my husbando over here. Gala. He's a werewolf. He's a werewolf. He's a vampire. She is, I think, a fairy. I don't know if they were actually like just insulting her or if she's actually a fairy. Yes, he is a werewolf. I don't know if they, sometimes they'll say stuff and I'm like, is that a slur or are they actually that thing? And usually it's literally what they are. So I think she's either a human or a fairy. I don't know. Okay. But Gala is my favorite. He's very cute. There was also an orc lady in here that was just on her phone and then left. That is my sister's favorite. Okay, so right now he said that there is a secret drink that is supposed to help him from like freaking out and turning, and it includes caffeine and ginger. And he said that we think it's supposed to be tea. You find that dork cute? Wow! Rude. Yeah, I like that kind of guy. I like bigger, nice looking kind of guys, you know? I don't know. Not really into like the sharp. I like soft boys. Don't laugh. Okay, but for real, last time I fucked up. So it's supposed to have tea and ginger. And he said that last time tea, ginger, and lemon was not it. He is scruffy. I like scruffy. So tea, ginger, and lemon was not it. And he says, you know when you get it right. So I'm assuming you're right, it is not sweet. So I'm assuming that it would tell me like in the title of the drink, like, oh, werewolf serum or something. Because last time we made a special drink, it actually had like a special name. But I just don't know what it could be. You're thinking milk? Like a tea latte? Ginger tea latte? Well, let's see what it comes up with. We get 5 shots before, but like we don't know for sure. So ginger milk tea. I don't know. Yeah, we have 5 tries, but we don't get to know if it's right or not until we serve it. Ginger milk tea. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I couldn't come up with anything. Serve it. Huh? Huh? I think this is different. I think this is different than last time. No! It's not right! Dang it! What's missing? Next time, try switching the milk and the ginger. Okay. Next time, we're gonna switch the milk and the ginger. Last time, he didn't even tell me any kind of hint. He was just like, you suck. This sucks. I hate you. I mean, not literally, but he was like, this is 100% not it. The ones highlighted, the only products you can use. Yeah, so there's like a base. So it has like a base and then like a primary and then a secondary. You're smart as hell. Dude, what would I do without you? Okay. Green tea, ginger. I don't even remember what I was saying. But last time he was just like, you suck, essentially, and gave me none. You better be glad I'm back. Dude, I'm glad to have literally... I love you, and I love having you in the chat, and you provide great feedback. But I would be glad to just have literally anyone in my chat. Actually, that's not true. I've had some annoying... Well, not... Just some toxic people in chat before. I'm cool as fuck. Thank you. I try my damnedest every day. So now we're gonna click through this one more time. Trolls, yeah. Or people who are like, ooh, I've 100%ed this game and you're playing it wrong. And usually when you play like popular games, or like super, mainstream games, like, I don't know, Dark Souls. What got you into streaming? I have always really wanted to be a streamer, or like do something with video games. I mean, I've been playing video games my whole life, with my dad. Okay, I did honey tea. And so I went to school for acting, and I really wanted to do that forever. Like, I wanted to do something with acting and playing, and I think that it's like a really good mix of voice acting and playing. Favorite games. See, that's kind of hard. Right now, I'm super obsessed. So I've been probably the top right now. I really like this game. But my top would be like as a kid, probably the Zelda games, Harvest Moon, pretty much like Sims. I played Sims 2 a lot. Ginger. Oh well. But I really am obsessed with Stardew Valley right now, and Monster Hunter World. I played like 400 hours of Monster Hunter World. But yeah, it's interesting what games that I find really appealing. I just shrug off your idea. I'm sorry, it's too late. Oh, you mean his drink? You mean the werewolf's drink? I thought you meant her drink. But it's pretty funny because like oh, his drink. I think he said, didn't he say switch the milk and the ginger? Like, I think, so it matters like what order you put it in? Yeah. So I think we'll do, instead of ginger milk, we'll do milk ginger. Green tea latte is green tea, milk. But I started playing Monster Hunter out of spite because my boyfriend was playing it, and I was like, oh, what are you playing? He was playing the, like the demo or whatever, and he's like, oh, it's not the kind of game you'd be interested in. And then I played it for 400 hours just out of spite, pretty much, and I ended up really loving it. I play that like literally every day. And I've been playing Animal Crossing, but who isn't playing Animal Crossing right now? Yeah, no, for real. I think I have 450 hours now. I got the new expansion, and well, new-ish expansion, and I've been playing it pretty much every night. That's a hella grinded game. Yeah, it's super grindy. It's got like kind of like this cycle of like, you fight a new monster and it's super tough, so you go and you grind for weapons, and then as soon as you beat him, then you can make new armor and new weapons to fight an even stronger monster, and it just keeps going forever. Right now I'm to the point where I just finished Iceborne, which is the expansion, and it's really good. Do you actually enjoy it, or are you just playing it? I actually do enjoy it. Originally it was just out of spite, But I really do love the game. It's super fun. I would definitely recommend it for anybody who likes like any sort of like Dark Souls kind of games. It has super similar controls to Dark Souls. Any kind of game for like action RPG sort of style of games. Super fun. All right, here he is. My man. Okay, so it's tea, milk, ginger. Right? We put milk last, right? You can't save? It saves at the beginning of the day. Oh, wait. That would be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Cough. So, see you later. I'm ending the stream. That was enough of game for today, I think. See you later. God, why am I like this? I'm such a so stupid. I swear I'm not this stupid when I'm not streaming. Okay, that is the wrong kind of tea. Tea, milk, not two milks. Tea, milk, ginger. Don't laugh. It's not funny. Don't bully me on stream. Okay, tea, milk, ginger. We did tea, ginger, milk last time, yeah? You have food in your mouth? Don't choke, please. Did it make you cough? Huh? Okay, brew it. Ah, we did it. Gala had. Get it? Serve it. We did it. With our powers combined, we made it. This might be it. Yay! Are you sure? I'm not 100% sure, but please make a note of it in case of emergency. Okay, you have to remember it forever. Will do. Because at this point, Freya doesn't even tell me her order anymore. She's just like, the usual. And so after hers is super easy, but I'm nervous that the other characters are gonna just start saying the usual and I'm not gonna remember their drink. Okay, so tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Tea, milk, ginger. Got it. Alright, so there's this girl. Okay, good. I thought they were just gonna tell it all again. And that's about it? Hyde. You never change, do you? Hyde was being a jerk. He was telling the hard truth. Both of you are gonna judge me for being honest now. I'm just being honest. Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. It's very weird because these guys are like 100 years old or something. And I'm not sure how old Freya is, but it's just like weird. Like, do they consider humans like dogs? Because like humans only live to be like 80-ish to 100. These guys are still like young at 100. Are they like, oh, good human? You know, you're gonna die soon. I was a bit surprised though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. How are you not an actress? Well, honestly, I just didn't want to live that life. Like, my dad teaches theater, and like I know a lot of friends who are like in New York and do that kind of thing, and it's just a rough lifestyle. I don't know. And not that I could ever do it anyway, but like you have to be like top 0.001% to ever make it. So, but I do want to, you know, do some kind of voice acting work eventually, but it's just really hard to break into, which is why I stream. It's kind of an outlet for that. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand this place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic, judging from the reaction I received today. Just don't be a dick. You may be right. but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've gotta go. So soon? Past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. I like that you use Twitch to somewhat get practice for the voice thing. Yeah, honestly, and that's probably why I gravitate mostly towards... Are you guys just gonna sit there? Or I think it's mostly why I gravitate towards, like, visual novels, because there's a lot of text and a lot of different characters. I was playing that, like, cat game, the, like, cat visual novel, and that one was a little bit too much, just because there were so many characters that are constantly talking that it, one, was killer on my voice, and two, it was impossible to remember all their voices. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing? What do you want to talk about when you were told to meet me here? Ooh, I was just bored. It has not been confirmed that these two are not in love, so I will tell you that right now. Not confirmed. And that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was. Something, indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? Oh, what do you mean? When you become a famous streamer, don't let anyone tell you what game to play. Absolutely! Play the games you like. I know, it's tough because you wanna... In order to, like, make it big, like, you have to play games that, like, interest people in order to, like, bring in viewers, you know? And I struggle with that a lot, where I'm like, okay, you know, I played that, like, Jurassic Park game, which I bet you would like, because you liked Planet Zoo, but I played that Jurassic Park game, and I got so many viewers from that, but I couldn't keep them, because I would play games I liked, and then they would be like, what is this? And, you know, it's just hard to, like, play the things you like, but also, like, drum up enough support from people, because you have to play what other people like, too. So, it's definitely hard. Yeah, I was low-key eyeing that game. I bet you could get it for a pretty good deal now. I bet you could get on Steam for a pretty good price, or maybe at, like, a GameStop or something, or on PS4, or whatever you play. But I got it full price, like, at release, and it's a pretty good game, but I'd say it's not worth $60. Forget it, it's late anyway. I need to go back. It's definitely not as good as Planet Zoo. Huh. Alright, Sad, thanks for the evening. Pleasure was mine. Bye. Yes, it's just me and my werewolf husband. Together at last. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink? Yes. Sure, yes. Do you want the same thing? Or oh, I don't even get to make it? That's lame. Te Tarik. Tea with milk mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups. Interesting. So it's just like a shaken tea latte. This game is super good. Of all the visual novels I've played, like, recently, this one's definitely really, really good. The gameplay is super balanced. Okay. Also, in this game, there is a virus. I did not know this before playing it. I am playing this completely blind. There's, like, a virus going around, and they're like, oh, hospitals are completely overwhelmed. Like, way too relevant right now. And I saw that on the first newspaper, and I literally gasped. I was like, oh, no. Like, for real. Okay. Opinion. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven. My cat was here earlier. You missed him. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Rib. This game is a little bit too on point sometimes. Alright. But this cafe is only open at night. Welcome. Oh. Oh! Hello. Spaceman. Or woman. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening. Sir. Ah, the usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. Okay, we do not mind a bit. Why are you here? If you're a robot, I don't think you should drink coffee. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. Hello? What do you recommend? Hot iced or blended, sir? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. Okay, whatever is the most expensive then. What do you mean? Is it all... It is all right. Forget it. What is the most... What is the most expensive drink here? Why? I've been doing this the whole game. Everything's the same... What? Everything's the same price? Really? That's interesting. Like other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order? I wonder, do you think like $5? How much do you think it would be? Well, we are in Seattle, so that's probably like $8 instead. Okay, we'd like to order anything. 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 Okay. Time to check our old recipe app here. We just made the Gala had. Let's try to make... Oh, we got cinnamon. So let's try to make something new. They don't tell you any recipes. You just have to come up with them. If you hear screaming in the background, that's my boyfriend playing Fortnite, I believe. So if you hear him screaming, he probably got killed. So please ignore that. Oh my god, I wish you could hear him if you can't. Okay, so let's make... I don't know what's going on back there, but I just hear like him yelling and then the cat meowing. Everything okay over there?
I'm telling him the robot overlord feeds him, not me.
Oh, he's screaming.
Yelling at me.
He's screaming for food. We can hear you. Just hear it.
25 minutes.
Okay, let's try to make this thing over here. I'm assuming it's tea, cinnamon. What is that like bumpy bit? Lemon? Let's try that. Let's see. Cinnamon lemon tea. I mean, that's something new. Let's serve it. Your drink's ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. You're back. Hello. You missed my boyfriend and my cat yelling at each other. Okay, let us drink this. Sir? Please get your finger out of that drink. Had to go on PC. Okay, alright. Cool. No problem. Yes? Nothing. Okay. You're just sticking your finger in it. Alright. Sir, yes? Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it. Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon?
He's out of food, so the machine's just going off and he's just looking at it.
Oh no! Please fill his food back up. He's gonna scream so much. Is it what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick? A straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it. That's true. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. My god, the cat is screaming right now. His little, like, he has, like, a plastic container. Like, it's like an auto feeder, and it was out of food. So it was just, like, making the noise, but not feeding him, and he's been screaming so much. But we're refilling it now, so don't worry. He's also fat, so it's fine. It's become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. That's true. Anyway, he's very cranky. How do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It's very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthling's decision-making process. Okay, you don't need to call us out. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. Great. Thanks. Be too complicated to tell you all the details. Sure, everyone just thinks I'm an idiot. Literally, I'll ask people questions and they just give me the most shit-eating answer. They're like, far. You're too stupid to understand what space is. Cool, thanks. We can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission. Yes. What kind of mission? Or what the Earthlings call a female. Ooh. And then, breed. Ooh. Okay. So you came from a faraway place to get laid. To find a date? Date. Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. No, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. No! I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. That's fair. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really do need to work on their communication. There's so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Dude. Can't argue with that. What is up with this dude? How's the mission so far? Not good. Oh. What happened to the cup? He just consumed it. We're using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about... Wait, are you talking about a dating app? The system used a fire symbol as their sign. Nope, none of mine. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe... Oh, it's Tinder. It's alien Tinder. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. Oh god, it didn't go well, I assume? Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and then they said some words that cannot be considered proper. Oh. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them? Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear, but some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Sorry, bro. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database, and this coffee shop happens to be one of them? Yes. Interesting. And you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. RIP. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. That's fair. You're right about that. Huh? Who is it? Yeah! Orc lady! Orc lady! Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like your... honey milk? I think. Would you like to order something? Ah, I swear she ordered a honey milk last time. Cafe latte, I believe, is coffee milk. But let's check. Yep, coffee milk. Would you like to see me attempt some latte art? Oh. You ready? This is so hard. I don't quite So in normal latte art, you would pour it and then be able to like go between it, but like originally there's like a leaf pattern that I know how to do where you go like wah, 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 and then you go back through it like that, but it doesn't quite work. I don't know. I still have not quite figured out. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. Huh? No. I feel like I'm not quite getting the hang of it. Ooh, almost. Ooh, almost. Okay, let me try. See, I almost got it. I almost got it. So maybe if I start higher up. Okay, so let me try this other way where you get like a thing, then you get another thing, you let it, huh? Wait. Wait. No. This is very hard to do, but I think I am starting to kind of understand. Okay, let me try this one more time. So my ending is a little bit too thick. So let me try, and then, see, I'm very close to this leaf pattern. Okay, one more time, and then I will be done. Oh, okay, starting out. Not bad. You can, it's almost there. It's almost there. Serve it. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Alright, I'll leave you alone. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. What? Robot, please do not. Please do not. Excuse us. What? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. Oh no! Oh no, please don't hit on her. I want her to stay. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes! Why would you say, are you sure? I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc just like you. Wow! You just think orcs all look the same? Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But, is your name Urukai69? Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. Oh, look at him. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Urukai69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Urukai69 anywhere. Oh, so it is. Oh. You really are not. Oh, never mind. Wait. Of course I'm not. It's not her. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. I'm sorry, Myrtle. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Yes. From what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Stop! Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting. Like this club about space exploration. Stop being such a nerd. She means like a dance club. They call themselves Trekkies. Myrtle, oh no. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. Poor guy. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it, according to the application. Aw, left unread. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here's right. We are pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. Oh. This has happened before. Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. Ugh. The most complicated strategies, in fact. You never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please just call me Sad. Thank you for your time, Sad. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The, breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. Just you and me, orc lady. Freya. Freya, you will not believe what just happened. Who the hell was that? Oh, hey there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Laika the dog? Wow. Too soon. Rest in peace, Laika. A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Might be. He drank from his finger and then ate the cup. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions. I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yeah, the writing. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it, please? Show me that you've been doing any sort of writing, Freya. Anything. Freya! What do you mean, what do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. What? Why? It's not good enough. Be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. I am not confident in providing feedback for a novel. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft, so you did want to share it. You were planning to share it all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill, and I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. It becomes novels, reading simulator, novel editing simulator. We have to read our whole novel and provide feedback. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now, will you hand it over? Give it to me. Give me it. It's okay, Freya. Give me it. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. How was it? How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? Oh, pfft. I'm like on page 3. What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? It's me! I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Aw, man. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. The draft. I'm not done yet. Ew, why'd they sound so wet? Oh. I feel bad because I said, why does she sound so wet? It's because she's literally a octopus person? A swamp monster? Here, please. What would you like? Maybe would you like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry, take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? Please do. Please do. As long as we have the ingredients, we'll make it. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? No. Tea with spices. Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. Tea, ginger, cinnamon? That's my guess. Ooh, first try! Yeah! I'm good. I believe this is the drink you were talking about. From the look of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste. Hell yeah. This is a bad miss. Oh no, it's really good. It just brought back so many memories. I hope they're good ones. Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Huh? Where were we? The main character. The character feels very you. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally, and having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. I guess that makes sense. If you say so. Sorry. What? Can I help you? Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yeah, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper, or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing the novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I love our orc friend over here, just chilling and reading with a NFL jersey on. Like, look at the label there. I'm a writer. I mean, even I can't use complex words like conjure. That's not even that complex, Freya. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Pardon me, my name's Aqua. Fitting. Hi, Aqua, I'm Freya, and the barista here is Sad. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. Not surprised. I also make games in my free time. Okay, more surprising. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know. Thanks. This is probably like an OC, oh gosh, what's the word when you, self-insert. This is probably like the game designer self-insert. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed, but it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my, I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Oh, come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes, Myrtle? Yes? You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? Myrtle! We didn't know you were so smart. I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Hell yeah, Myrtle! Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Alright, well, we should probably, Freya, you and I should probably leave these two alone because, I think they're kind of hitting it off. Oops, I'm sorry. I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. My name's Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name's Myrtle. Well, what do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. I see. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh, yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but how about my phone number? Aw. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two were talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning a game into a movie. Yeah, that never turns out well. Nevertheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium, and FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. Okay, Freya. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Okay, true story. When I was in high school, I went to the Museum of Modern Art in New York, and they had a Minecraft, display. Minecraft was in MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Minecraft. You could just play Minecraft in MoMA. So I feel like any game could be, in an art gallery. So, sorry, Freya. You're not that special. Really? That's weird. Ha! You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play artsy games are gamers that get bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers, and they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long, but at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So, you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. Hell yeah. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. Ooh. And of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Sad. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Dang. Oh, she sounds so nasty when she walks. She squishes. Freya? So, yes, that was a nice talk. But you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. Oh, yeah. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Oh, seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me, but this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Oh god. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay. Honestly, I wish at the shop I worked at, we had time to actually talk to customers. We're just so busy all the time. It's just like, make a drink, make a drink, make a drink, make a drink. Bye, thank you, bye, thank you. Like, it just isn't, it's just not fun. When we first opened, it was more like this, where you just got like a few, well, I mean, it was still busy, but not crazy busy, where sometimes you could have time to like chat with people and like make fun drinks and stuff, but now it's just so busy. You don't really ever get a chance to do this kind of stuff. Let's start at the beginning. STMJ. Warm booster made of susu, milk, telur, egg, madu, honey, and jahe, ginger, from Indonesia. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Interesting. Okay. I am starting to get a headache from this headset, and I think that I am good for today for now. Let me pull up some things here. Alrighty. Well, that is it for me today. Thank you everyone who stopped in. Thank you, Cough, for chatting with me for a little bit. It's really nice to see you again. Be sure, if you are in the chat and you'd like to see more, or you'd like to kind of see what happens next, be sure to give me a follow. You can see when I stream next. Also, if you don't have me on here, you can also follow me on Twitter right there in the chat, and I also post on there. Mostly I'm just kind of memeing and reblogging some of my friends who are also streamers who are streaming pretty regularly on there, and so I kind of retweet. Did I say reblog? That's a Tumblr thing. I retweet on there, so definitely check them out when you see them there. And I also post when I'm going to be streaming next. Over the next about month or so, I have been sent home from my work until April 20th, so I'm going to plan on trying to stream every day around this time, so around like 4 or 5 p.m. starting time. So be sure to come back, and I will see you guys next time. Be sure to give me a follow. Go follow me on Twitter, and thanks so much for coming.